Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more World of Warships Open Beta. So, today we're going to take out the Hashidate, the Tier 1 Japanese cruiser. This is actually a Japanese gunboat from the Second World War. It was a class of 2. It's actually pretty cool. I do like these ships quite a lot. Now, we do have a twin gun turret up front with two 120mm cannon. We also have another one of those at the back here. We've got fairly good AA for a cruiser this size. We've got 3 7.7mm guns, two twin turret, twin barreled 25mm AA guns, and that was me losing a battle there. And we also have our 2 main guns, which can fire in an anti-aircraft role as well, which is pretty useful. Its manoeuvrability and speed is good. It can be spotted from the surface at a range of 7.7, which is quite low. And the maximum range of the guns is 9 kilometers. So let's take this in battle and see how we do. Okay, and here we are. We are on the islands map in a domination game mode. Let's have a look at the teams quickly before we start. A couple of Tier 2 Chesters, a lot of Tier 2 Chikumas on the enemy team. Let's move forward. Now, ironically, I did have an amazing game on this before I started recording. In this class of ship, on this very map, on this map mode. And I was flanking around the right, there was an enemy destroyer launching torpedoes at me constantly, and I was just dodging between the torpedoes like a boss. It was amazing. And I'm really sad I wasn't recording the episode, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I think I need to practice a little bit, so I'm not rusty, so I can actually show you guys some quality gameplay. And the end result of that was I missed a really cool match. I didn't get a lot of hits or a lot of kills, it's just the fact I was being quite nimble and dodging stuff. Ooh, we're already seeing some enemy ships. Spotting these larger vessels at a range of 12, far beyond our own range. I'm going to switch over to AP. I prefer to start on AP for long range fire. Try and get some plunging penetrations through their belt. Oh, there's an enemy cruiser ahead of us. There are 3 destroyers on the enemy team, so you may well see me get to dodge torpedoes. You may also get to see me die to torpedoes. I'm going to change course a bit so I can get my fore and aft gun batteries to bear on whatever's heading into A. Looks like we do have a pair of enemy cruisers. We've got 2 friendly cruisers ahead of us and a destroyer, so that's who they're shooting at the moment. Now, they are in range, but unfortunately they're behind the islands, and I'm not going to be able to get any rounds into them at this point. As the range drops, we're going to want to switch over to HE for more direct fire. But the big criticals are always going to be on the AP rounds, penetrating the belt armour and hitting something like the magazine. If you get the magazine to cook off, then that entire ship is, well, it's going to have a very bad day. And those are not going to hit. Let's see, it looks like we've already taken out one of the enemy destroyers actually, so that's doing pretty well. Those were actually some pretty good hits, I'm quite proud of that. Well, proud's maybe not the right word, maybe less than ashamed. Another 2 hits there. Going to keep putting fire. AP rounds are perfect for this as they plunge down. You can see them coming in almost vertically. Just want to angle it a bit further forward. Oh, looks like they've taken offence to me. That is fire coming at me. Doesn't look like we took any hits though. Let's keep up the fire. They're getting shot at from 2 or 3 ships here. Missed that. Gotta make sure I drop down there. Yeah, another couple of hits. Not a great amount of damage, but still, it was there. And there's another little ship here. That's a little destroyer. If he comes angle onto me, I'm gonna have to be very careful because that could mean torpedoes are in the water. But that was almost 3,000 damage on armour piercing, and we didn't hit anything critical there. Switching over to HE now, as he is closer. He is turning away from us. This could mean torpedoes are going to be in the water, but we've set him on fire. Okay, I am going to start turning at a slightly slower speed towards where torpedoes could possibly be coming from. If he did put a spread in the water, we want to face them head on our narrow beam. Ooh, there's that cruiser I was trying to take down earlier. Ooh, yeah, the enemy team has kind of taken a dislike to me there. Lots of fire coming my way. Doesn't look like any torpedoes were launched. That cruiser is now destroyed. We need to kind of get out of here, actually. Okay, so we're trying to break cover here. There's another badly damaged enemy cruiser on the far side. If we can get some HE on him, he could... Oh wow, that was some very accurate fire there. I am really quite impressed. Those were some solid shots. I would like to return the favour. Oh wow, and we are down. Well, looks like we got a detonation on one of the enemy ships there. I'm not entirely sure what that means, or if that's a ward. Does it tell me anything? No, it does not. Losses are about equal at the moment, actually. We have more cruisers remaining on our team than the enemy do. And, yeah, hopefully they can pull this one back and win. But I want to take the cruiser out for another sprint, so I think what we'll be doing is jumping straight into another battle, so bear with me. Okay, and we are back for our second battle in the Hashidate. That previous battle did win in a victory, by the way. It was a bit close for a while, but we had a very good destroyer on our team who just he took out about 3 cruisers with torpedo strikes. It was very impressive. Now this is Islands once again. However, we are playing on the standard map mode, so it's just one enemy base and our own base. I was tempted to head directly for the enemy base there for a second. However, that's where most of the enemy ships are, and charging in by ourselves is a sure way to get killed. So I'm actually going to head this way and try and group up with the rest of our ships. On the plus side, not heading directly in does mean that most of my guns should be pointing in the same direction as my after turret slowly swings around. Not the greatest rotation speed, but not too bad. There we go, both guns now pointing to the left. Is the left port or starboard? I never know this. Okay, you can look around. You can press the right mouse button and look around without changing where your turrets are pointing, which is very useful, as turrets take a while. Ooh, we've got an enemy ship. I haven't loaded AP. Out of range at the moment. Looks like one of our team members has gone over that way. He is all on his own. I could try and be a good player and support him, but I'm not going to do this for long. I'm going to slow down a bit though, give some plunging fire as long as I can. So these double gun turrets are pretty quick to load actually. No, we actually got 3 hits there. Inch this forward a little bit. I want to hit him slightly further forward where his citadel and his magazines are. Those ones don't look too bad. So racking up the hits here. Drop it down, he is closing in slightly. Okay, let's see how these ones do. Oh, we're actually taking some fire. We're actually taking a lot of fire. Okay, well we managed to get 17 hits on that guy. Dodging some return fire there. That guy's actually engaging us from outside our own range, so have to be a bit careful about that. Ooh, very heavy damage. That was a solid hit there, Jesus. That did a lot. Just realising now we're on fire. Gotta put that crap out. Okay, the island is going to give us some cover momentarily. Should be able to get a couple more shots in. No, they went straight into there. So, things are not looking great for my team. I'm badly damaged. We've already lost 2 cruisers. This is a cruiser-only match. We'll quickly flash up who's here. So there are a bunch of Tier 2 Chesters and Chakumas. So my team is slightly outgunned, actually. The enemy does have a number of more Tier 2 ships. Got a couple of HE hits there. Now that ships are getting closer into range, I think HE is definitely the way to go. This guy's actually backing up a bit. If I turn around, I'm going to have to reorient my guns, which I don't really want to do. Got to pay attention to who's where, though. Ramming into each other would be quite bad. Okay, let's try and get some supporting fire onto this guy. That's going to miss. He's not moving as... Oh no, maybe. That wasn't actually us. He wasn't quite moving as I expected him to. Oh, we did manage to hit him with that last volley though, and we set him on fire. That guy's out of range. I think we're actually going to have to start swinging around. Luckily we are quite manoeuvrable, we're a small ship. The enemy are pushing in hard on the other side there. And they are choosing to engage me as I'm, you know, badly damaged and therefore a weaker target over closer enemy ships. Yeah. Might be able to get some HE on this guy. That is a Eerie class. There we go, that was actually a couple of good hits. A couple more like that and he's not going to be a problem anymore. There we go, we actually got a kill.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
It's, well, those are going to miss. Oh, we got set on fire again. Not even sure by who there. Oh, there's a bunch of enemy ships here.
Problem solved, sir.
Do what damage we can, but I think the end is probably nigh for us here. We have lost the turret. We are on fire, and my repair is currently out of action. 20 seconds. We're probably going to burn down before then. Let's get a few more hits onto this guy. There we go. Unfortunately, we were destroyed. And, ooh, bloody hell, they even blew the bow off the ship. I don't think that's going to buff out. So, I'll be interested to see how this one plays out. I will continue recording the video at this point. Obviously, I'm not going to be playing. It's just going to be commentating a game I barely know. But it does look pretty dire for my team at the moment. Let's see. Can we focus in on the guy nearest to the fighting? Sometimes this camera just doesn't want to let you go to the guy you want to go to. No. I want to go to the guy who's... Come on, camera. Work with me. There we go. This guy is steaming away backwards, actually. So he's going to be going slower. His Hashidate. He's trying to put down the fire, but 4 on 1, I don't think that's a fight they're going to win. Still actually managing a fair clip of speed, even while travelling in reverse. But unfortunately, there we go. They have exploded. They're down. 7-5. Now in the enemy's favour. We've got another Hashidate. Their rear turret has been completely destroyed. Their rear anti-aircraft battery is also gone. As is their forward anti-aircraft battery. This person has been... they've had a very rough day. Very low on health, down to 1 ground turret. They're trying to focus fire on the weakest enemy, I think. Oh, that was a very bad hit. They are almost certainly going to die in this volley. There we go. Destroyed utterly. Now 7-6. It's not that uneven a fight, it just looks pretty bad from where I'm sitting. Now this is a Tier 2 Chester, the American Tier 2 cruiser. He's got 4 single cannon guns, which are actually kind of breech loaders mounted on the deck there. Very old-fashioned design. He can get 3 of them to bear at any one target, but I don't think that's going to help when he's outnumbered 4-1. The rest of my team is not really in a position to support. There's one person sitting at the back there who doesn't seem to be doing very much. And yeah, down to 555 health, and there we go. Split completely in 2 there, and unfortunately they're dead as well. Looks like a couple of my team members are actually trying to win the objective and capturing the enemy base. This could possibly be a win in the end. It's now 8-8. Let's try and see who's still in the fight. There's this person who hasn't done anything for a while. In fact, they might be entirely AFK, in which case they deserve every shell they get. Enemy ships are now inside our base, although that ship is very low on health and could possibly die if someone gets a lucky hit. He is being engaged. They have sunk. But they did manage to take out the enemy ship that was in our camp. So again, and that's actually doing pretty well. Who's actually engaging the enemy at this moment? Looks like just this guy. He's in an Eerie, tier 1. Not sure if he's got the upgraded guns or not, but unfortunately, yeah, he has been taken out. He was very low health. So it looks like it just came down to the capture point. No, our team has left the capture point. I can understand why. It would be a bit of a cheeky win. Sometimes when you play a game that's all about massive battleships shooting each other, you do just want to actually shoot other battleships. Staying and sitting in the cap to win the certain terms and conditions, you know, it isn't as fun sometimes. So a lot of times you do see people doing this. So this Eerie is going up against, what are they firing against? They're going up against the Chikuma. The Chikuma being a tier 2 cruiser, so this isn't a very even fight, but the Eerie does have far more health at this point. They can get some good HE hits in there. Looks like they've got engine damage on the Chikuma, because I see smoke coming from their stacks. What we really want to see is a fire. Or a critical hit. That looks to be a critical hit there. Lots of damage. A couple more hits and that Chikuma is down. There we go. Got one last shot in there, but it is now 10-10. The other team is capping the base now. So our base is being capped. Our ally Eerie on the far side is very low on health. So I think this is going to come down to a straight charge in and engage. Overall we got 37 hits, 3 fires, and did actually get a kill on someone, so it's not been an awful match for us. But this slow slog to the end, there is one very low health enemy ship there. Good lord. Yeah, that's down, so it is now 2-on-1, but that one remaining ship, which is a Hashidate, so tier 1, has probably got more health than both of these ships combined. It's going to come down to how much DPS they can actually put out with their turrets. If they set it on fire as well, that would be very useful. A little bit of evasive action from the Eerie being targeted here, the one we're watching. You know, if they make the miss with enough guns. It looks like they've actually changed target now. They are engaging the other Eerie. There we go. Ooh, they took a big hit there. Very low on health now. These two ships are really down to the wire. In fact, they could possibly blow each other up. They could... Oh wow, we actually won that match. That was an amazing victory there. Didn't think it was going to come down to that, but that was pretty damn exciting. So we ourselves didn't do too badly. 37 hits, destroyed one enemy ship and set 3 fires. If we look at the detailed report, we can see 19 AP shell hits for 6,000 damage, 18 HE hits for 8,000 damage. Got a number of penetrating hits on a number of enemy ships. How did we actually do compared to all of our team? So, middling, really, middling. Not bad, not great, but I would accept that. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Just a quick look at World of Warships, the open beta. I plan to do some more of these for all the multiplayer Sundays we've got coming up. It is a pretty fun game, I'll admit. There is something about piloting a big battleship that's just cool. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like that, leave a like, leave a comment, feel free to subscribe, and hopefully, I'll see you later. Bye.